Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Khatleesi. Thank you for tuning in once again. So this will be the next series coming to my channel, the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. I hope you're excited as much as I am. I'm very excited. I bought this game about 2 weeks ago and I just knew I wanted to wait until I had my equipment so I could film it. That's what I want to do with this video game, with this series. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's begin with an adventure. New game. And we're greeted with a cutscene.
The Empire of Japan. After opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation. The revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some was swept away by the tide.
Ooh, what happened?
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
The Adventure of the Great Departure. (22nd of November at 8:43 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature, Defendants, Antechamber 5. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? What? Oh, no, nothing. Save your glares, murderer. Sorry. My name is Ryonosuke Naruhodo. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying incident. And now, here I am, awaiting my trial. That's enough! He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Lawyer? Yes. And until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So, you will hold your tongue. Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. He's got some confidence, he does. And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Wow! Showing some serious shade right now. Right, Ryonosuke. Oh, yes, of course, sorry. What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, I suppose it wasn't my fault. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm so sorry. Hahaha, there you go again, apologizing. Just like always. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers the past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by student. But, obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? I don't think he did it. Just off the bat, I'm gonna say, I don't think he did it. I think we're gonna have to defend him as best as we can. Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. I could never murder someone. And there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up, hold your head high, You mean... I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke. Well, whether you believe him or not, you're his lawyer, you're gonna have to help him out, aren't you? Kazuma Asogi, my best friend. Also, in his second year at Yume University. But, he's far more clever than I. A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive. It's not that impressive. The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old, here in Japan anyway. My qualifications don't mean much. Yet. You said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. But, I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. Congratulations, Kazuma. It looks like you're going to get to study abroad at last. I know, I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in court. So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you, and proud as your friend. There's not a soul in this university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. And come with me! We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's city of London together. If only it were that simple. Wouldn't that be nice, right? He's gonna be going off to London and he wants to bring his friend with him. Wouldn't that be just a wonderful thing, right? If his friend could just come with him. It would be a great time for them both. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. And I'm guessing this is when everything went down. I guess we won't see that. It was straight after that. That's when it happened. Oh, well, there you go. We saw it at the beginning. I'm not sure how to pronounce this one. Asogi. May I have a word? That's what we're gonna call him for now. Or her? Him. Him. Professor, I didn't know you were coming. Well, this case has personal significance to me. But, never mind that for now. Asogi. You should go immediately to the judge's chambers. To His Excellency's chambers? Why? He was looking for you before. You, advocating for the defense in his trial with sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result. Who is this man? I feel as though I've seen him at university before. I see. I'll go at once then. I shall accompany you. Alright then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom. Yes, thanks, Kazuma. Awkward silence. Yeah. Ah, this is awkward. I'm calling out all of these things, right? If I may. Yes, sorry? You must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Yujin Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University. Ah, Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad. Asogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand. As such, I feel you should know. You know what? Well, as you've no doubt heard, Assaji has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. Yeah, he has heard about it. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that that permission will be revoked and never granted again. What? Ryonosuke must be feeling terrible right now, dragging his friend into this. As I suspected, you were unaware of this. It's not his fault, though. I had a feeling Assaji may have chosen not to tell you. Well, it could be his fault. Maybe I'm wrong about my gut feeling about this individual. Maybe he did murder, who was it, the professor? But I guess we'll figure that out. Hopefully not. I had a feeling Assaji may have chosen not to tell you. He's agreed to defend me, knowing that if he fails, dreams will be shattered. But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances. I don't believe it. But I didn't do it, I swear it. I'm not a murderer. I'm sure that's true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial. Sorry? What do you mean? Well, it's never going to be easy, is it? If you're put on trial for murder, it's because they suspect you very firmly, right? They may have some kind of evidence against you, whether that evidence be true or false, planted, whatever. It's gonna be hard to defend this man. You'll soon understand once proceedings get underway. But then what should I do? Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction. Right, so as soon as trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. So before we go any further, I just want to try clicking options here. Okay, so we can save wherever. That's all I want to know. Let's proceed. When that happens, you must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do. I do. But what will the question be? Surely not, do you accept the accusations brought before you? Of course not. Defendant. Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. It would seem our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short. So allow me to summarize. Kazuma Assaji must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as a defendant, the final decision is yours. What are you waiting for? Do you want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving! There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway. So I gotta make the decision here. This is it. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. My one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that would decide my destiny. (22nd of November, 9 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature, Courtroom 2. So this is a courtroom. You've never seen a courtroom? The Supreme Court of Judicature. No court in the land has more power. I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. The powers that be have demanded that this be a secret trial. A secret trial? A trial that's closed to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. What? But why? It'll become clear in time, but for now, you need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin. The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. The prosecution is ready, Your Excellency. As is the defense. Before we begin, there is one point of order I would like to confirm. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate. That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself. Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial? This is it. This must be the question. Who's going to defend me? That's the question Professor meant. But then, if I say I do, I need to answer quickly. What should I do? So I can answer I do, or wait and see. We're gonna go with I do. Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will advocate for him. What is the meaning of this unruly outburst? I would like to inform the court that I, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself. Is that what I just did? It'll be... What? What are you playing at, Ryunosuke? You see, I didn't really understand what was going on. I just went with it. And now I'm defending myself. Professor Miko Toba told me everything just now before the trial. He did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. The thing is, had I realized what I was doing, I would have said nothing, because the way I see it, right? Sure, his dreams maybe shatter if everything goes wrong, but worse than that, I don't think he would be as hurt about losing his dreams than he would about his friend, who's innocent, being tied to a murder and going to prison. I think that this friend over here would prefer to help me through this trial, right? To be my lawyer. I think he would like to go through this with me. He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you off? Oh no. No, it's not that, really. It's just that, well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... Yes. I knew that's how you'd feel. Which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mikotova shouldn't have stuck his nose in. Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial. Well, well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel? Really? Make no mistake, counsel. This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent, he's confident he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Absolutely, that's it. Oh. Yes, exactly. So I could reset the game at this point and just change my route, my path, but I clicked what I clicked. I'm gonna keep going with this. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. I'm confident. I'm confident for him. In fact, my mind's a complete blank. I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered. Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court, you must have perpetrated a most heinous crime indeed. As you are no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo? Yes, Your Excellency. It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken. My competence? What does that mean? He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am. So, let's start with the very simplest of questions. Yes. Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case. Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I'd care to remember. But, wait. Ugh, I'm so nervous I can't even remember that. What was it again? Ryonosuke. Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank. You know me so well. All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record. But I can't even find that. It's simple. You can access the court record with a press of R. If you ever find yourself forgotten something, just consult that. It's all in there. I just have to press R for the court record? Alright, there's no time to lose. Let's do it. This is the list of evidence you've collected. Now try switching to people instead with R. You'll find details about the victim in here. When you're done, just press B to go back. Okay, John H. Wilson, 47 years old, the victim of this case. He was a visiting professor of medicine at Yume University from the British Empire. John H. Wilson. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record, which I can access at any time, I believe. Now, you'd better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. Find the victim in the people section of the court record, then press X to present. Try it now.
Yes!
Yes! The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to Yume University 3 years ago. Indeed, which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally. And as most of you will be aware, we have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations. There can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation. And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You two are both undergrads at the Imperial Yume University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor? Ugh. But I didn't do it. This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter. In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime. So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it? Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible. All because the victim was an Englishman. Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. But nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. Oh dear, look at the time. I'd better be going. Alright, I'll see you later. I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then. partner. The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think. So, I think we're actually going to leave this here for today. Thank you so much for watching. Next time we'll continue exactly from here. We'll see what happened. But for now, we'll just have to wait. So, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Goodbye.